Thanks everyone. I know what it is like to be sitting or standing in the sun for many, many speeches and having ridden many kilometers myself. So I will keep it brief and this will be a message of hope. The Zionist Federation of Australia, which I am privileged and honoured to represent, is the peak body representing our beautiful Australian Jewish community and building the unshakable bond between Australia and Israel. And I'm extremely proud of the community that we get to represent looking around today. I do want to acknowledge the traditional owners, the Bunwurrung and Woiwurrung people of the Eastern Kulin Nation, who, just like the Jewish people, have had a continual presence and connection to their land for thousands of years. Let me also acknowledge the incredible dignitaries and volunteers who have come here today and made today possible. On October 7th, our hearts were ripped from our chests. They left us in shock with harrowing pain. Our nation was left torn, it was left battered and wounded. Now, 100 days on, that initial shock's evolved. The pain's only grown stronger, and it's transformed into a feeling of abandonment, of bewilderment, as we witness the world around us either move on or worse, turning on us with frivolous and anti-Semitic claims, echoing in our streets, in our media, and in our international courts. But we know that we are on the right side of justice. We know that we should not have to justify our existence or our calls for the release of the 136 hostages, elderly, children, babies that have been snatched from their cribs. And let us not forget that we also know how this story ends, because we wrote the book. We've seen this before, generation after generation, and it ends with us surviving and thriving. We, the Jewish people, know why we are on this earth. Our strength, our beliefs, our self-affirmation and our self-determination does not depend on what those who hate us tell us. They never have and they never will determine our sense of hope and future. We never give up hope, and we rise from the ashes to shape and build enviable lives, communities, nations and states wherever we go. We've done so for generations. We've done it in Israel, we've done it in Melbourne, and we've done it in every single one of the 20 cities that today we're riding to bring them home. From Amsterdam to Barcelona, Cape Town to Hong Kong, Melbourne to Miami, Sao Paulo to Tel Aviv. We are the Jewish people. We come with little, but we contribute in droves. And we will use this same hope and tenacity to rebuild our communities that were shattered on October 7th and fight for the release of our hostages. In July 2011, riders from this very same incredible community, many of which are here today, came together to ride for Gilad Shalit. Gilad was kidnapped in 2006, and it was 5 harrowing years at the hands of Hamas. His release seemed like a wishful dream. Yet we rode for him, and we never gave up hope, and we never gave up the fight to bring Gilad home. This hope was rewarded. 4 months after our ride in 2011, and after 1,940 days in captivity, we all watched with tears in our eyes on our screens as Gilad came home. To our people, to Israel. Today, there are still 136 of our brothers and sisters held captive by Hamas in their underground dungeons. The world has not seen them since October 7th. We know nothing of their fate. And as Israeli Ambassador Amir Maimon wrote in The Australian yesterday, these 100 days are a lifetime of anguish rolled into one never-ending nightmare for them and their families. Our little Kfir Bibas, who was only 277 days old when he was kidnapped, should not have to spend his first birthday in just 4 days from now in Hamas captivity. For you, Kfir, for your 4-year-old brother Ariel, and for all 136 of our brothers and sisters who are still in captivity, we stand here today. We ride together, we stand together, thousands of people across over 20 cities around the world, and together we shout off the rooftops 3 times all together. Bring them home now! Bring them home now! Bring them home now!
Bring them home now!
We will not rest, we will not falter until every last one of our brothers and sisters is home. Thank you.